Hello and welcome everybody. We're having a close-up today before the first shoot. I'm actually going to take this out right after this and film the first shoot. So subscribe. You'll see this ultra high definition being shot for the first time. We are looking at a replica made by Umarex of the Beretta 92. Now there are some interesting things and little factoids and some information you guys should be familiar with about this gun. First, let's talk about the specs. I mean, you can look this stuff up online. Here we have it. Beretta 92A1. Okay, so you can see right here, 310 claimed feet per second. It's full blowback, steel BB, .17 caliber, CO2, 18 rounds. There's the blowback. Drop-free CO2 magazine, right? Let's check that out. Let's see if that all works. Anyway, it has other information about how to use it. We're obviously familiar with all of that. So I did read through that, by the way. Now, I can't even contain it. I'm so excited about this gun. All right, no, I'll show you right now. I have to show you. It's just super cool. Okay, so when this thing is in single action mode right here, and you're just like, I want to drop that hammer. Even when it's loaded, you can drop the hammer without the gun going off. Obviously, if it's loaded, you should be on the range, pointed in a safe direction. And you always wear safety goggles or safety glasses, whatever it may be. So how do you drop that hammer safely? Well, watch this. This is so cool. I love Beretta, the Beretta 92. It's such an interesting gun. No way. They put a safety hammer drop on the BB gun. It is so cool. I can't even tell you guys how that made my day so hard. That's why I'm making this video. I just couldn't contain it. Here, we'll do it again. Okay, so let's say you're shooting, you're shooting, and the Beretta is a double to single action. So when you pull the trigger, it's obviously been safety checked, pointed in a safe direction. When you pull this double action trigger, you'll watch the hammer come back and then forward, bang, right? And then the slide cycles and watch what happens to the hammer. It gets pulled backwards, okay? See that? And then as the slide moves forward, it realizes that it has last shot hold open and holds open the slide. Let's take that out. All right, let's try that again. Okay, so with the trigger pulled, okay, it moves forward, and then look, you're in single action, okay? So as you fire again, boom, back to single action. So the reason why that's there is because you don't want that really short, sensitive. It's not super short or super sensitive on this BB gun. It is a little spongy, but you can drop that hammer. I love that so much. It is so awesome. I did that like 30 times right out of the box. You can see the wear I've been putting on it. I haven't even shot it yet. There's nothing better than stroking my own pistol. It's just so nice. If you guys ever watched The Walking Zombie, what's it called? The Walking Zombies? I don't know. It's embarrassing. I forgot that TV show, but it's filmed in Atlanta, Georgia. Anyway, and you ever need to handle a gun, you use a BB gun. Be sure it's safe. Be sure it's not loaded. But BB guns are the way to go. You don't want to be the guy who shows up, or girl for that matter, who shows up at the ER like, oh, I accidentally shot myself watching TV. Or make up an excuse. I shot myself cleaning my gun. You really? Loaded. So BB guns, way to go for something like that, especially with the quality of replicas. We're at the golden age of awesome replicas. I mean, this is a heavy gun. We're going to weigh it right now. Look at this. It's just so stunning. We'll go through some of the details here in a minute. But speaking of the weight, hello, grams. Should we do grams first? No, we're not doing grams. Let's do ounces. 16 ounces per pound. 29 ounces. Are you kidding me? That's a beast of a gun. Here, this feels like it's full of lead, just like the 9mm magazine would be. Obviously, it's a replica of a 9mm gun. 38.3 ounces. Are you kidding me? That is, oh, I just teared. I wanted to switch units. Whatever. You guys can do the math yourself. So this is made here. Let's roll in the box before we get carried away. This is, you probably saw on the manual. This is made by Umarex. You can see Beretta Mod 92A1. Now, the one thing I want to talk about here is it says on the manual, it says full auto and blowback. So the full auto switch is right here. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3 little circles here, and there's one right here. You flip this little switch back here up to full auto, and you are full auto. So remember how I showed you it goes from double to single action? In full auto, it's just double action full auto, okay? So you pull it, the hammer comes back, and then that hammer drops every time the slide moves forward. Okay, pretty interesting. So you can see how that works in slow motion here without being on the range. All right, so it's a heavy gun. It's full metal. You can see right here, I actually used my pocket knife and scraped off some paint. Yeah, I'm such a skeptic. I'm like, I don't believe it's metal. So I scratched off some. Yeah, it's all metal. The slide's metal. The barrel shroud is metal. Even this, let's see if we can lock the slide back here. So even this guide rod right here is metal. Can you see that? Not sure if this is going to show up, but this right here is metallic. I thought it was plastic at first. Nope, metal. So they did a great job with this replica. Like I said, we're at a whole new level of awesome. Watch this, so we can drop the hammer again. All right, it's not that cool. I get it. All right, it's okay. The takedown pin also, rotates across. I haven't tried taking it down yet. That will be to come. The slide lock obviously works. The magazine, have a close-up of that. It's a hex wrench tightening system here. Here's where the hammer connects. This actually, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but it actually gets depressed with your thumb. Doesn't take a lot of force. Your follower is right here. Lots of spring tension under right here. Steel BBs, 17 caliber. This particular one is not airsoft. I think there's lots of 92 replicas out there, as this is Americana military, current modern American military. It's awesome. Plastic grip right here. Okay, so obviously, like the real Beretta 92s have plastic grips. So the real 9mm versions. So that's what we have right there. It's a really interesting history. Beretta 92. There were some complaints about reliability on the consumer side of things. I don't know about the military side of things. I just can't speak to that, but if you know more about that, leave a comment. So Beretta 92 has always been on my to-purchase list, and this is, I think, one of the first affordable, full metal, interesting Beretta 92 replicas, and that's why I purchased it. I purchased it from Pyramid Air, paid full price. It was like $120, and I already feel like it was worth every penny. I just hope it works because of my history with BB guns. Sometimes, and every engineer knows, not every mechanical thing is going to be perfect. Okay, so let's go through some of the details here in ultra high definition. You have your 3-dot sight system, just white dot, nice front sight, easy to get a bead on. The barrel protrudes a little bit right here, obviously fixed, cut out, slide, scalloped right here. Dust cover with your rail right here, so you can attach, whatever, you want, laser, flashlight, poker chips. You have your takedown pin right here, trigger. This is obviously metal, trigger guard, ambidextrous, safety, slash, hammer drop. Let's make sure it works. Oh yeah, oh it does. Plastic grips held in with these 2 screws. Drop-free magazine. There's a little lanyard hole right here, which I think is interesting. This is obviously your lever for full auto, semi-auto. Your hammer's right here. Having a look at it, it looks like it doesn't actually hit the magazine directly. And this might actually just be an indicator now that I'm looking at it, because it would make contact with this right here. And I'm not convinced that's actually a pin. So this hammer might not actually directly hit. It looks like it hits a bar right here, about midway up. That probably is the thing that hits that magazine valve. Huh, that's interesting. And you can see right here, it's getting shiny up here. So yeah, this is just replica right here. That's not really a firing pin. That's a replica firing pin. All right, well, there you go. So that's the close-up of the Pietro Beretta, Gardone, Vermont. Should we look at the legal department right here? Mod 92A1, caliber 17. Caliber, not a toy. Yeah, wear safety protection. It's always, just have some common sense. It's a BB gun. that doesn't make it a toy. All right. Well, I hope that helps. We're going to go shoot this next, and I'll post that video as soon as I have it finished, edited, cut together. We'll upload it on YouTube. Please subscribe if you want to watch that. My name is John Hobby. Thank you so much for watching.